Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a really quick tutorial on how I do my brows. I already did one over on my blog, so if you prefer a blog format, I will link that in the comment box below. It's just like my daily eyebrow tutorial or titled something like that. So you can check that out on my blog, which is RebeccaShores.com. Or if you like videos, or if you want to see both, then just keep watching. I will also do a couple brow tutorials on how to basically do like more natural brow if you're not into this. Maybe do also even bolder brow than this, or straighten your arch, or I'll do a couple other brow tutorials because I really like eyebrows. I also did 2 brow tutorials on how to do redheads eyebrows. I did one for a bold brow and one for a more natural brow on my sister. We'll also link those in the box below. So if you're interested to see how I achieve my eyebrow look, then just keep watching. Alright, so as you can see, both my eyebrows are bare and we will be filling them in so you can kind of see the difference. That's why I want to leave one undone right now. So I'm just going to start out. I'm using an E75 by Sigma, and I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde is how we're going to start out. And I'm just taking the tiniest little bit on your brush. A little goes a long way with this product. And I'm just going to start with doing a line basically from just before the very start of my brow and taking it all the way to the arch. So that's my first step. Then, with the product that's left on my brush, I'm going to blend that product upwards. And then I'm just going to take a spoolie and blend that out even more. Alright, and now since I like a really defined brow, I'm also going to do just a little bit more just along the top so that the body of my brow is really well defined. And I'm just doing really light strokes with barely any product towards the front of my brow, since I do like that slightly filled as well. So that's pretty much all I do to the body. That fills it in pretty well. And then, so now I switch over to using the dark brown Dip Brow Pomade. And again, using the tiniest little bit, same brush. I start from the top of the arch and I go down to the end of the tail. I stop my tail if I was going to make a line going from my lower lash line to the edge of my brow. That's where my tail would end. So that's how far I bring it basically. So that's the first line I make. Then I go just before the arch, and then I pull it back towards the tail. And this just gives me a little more definition. Then I'll go through and just kind of spoolie that so that we don't have any super harsh lines. And then with just what's left of my brush, I'm going to go through and do little baby strokes. And now that's basically how I do my brows. I'll just blend it up a little bit more. And then I just go through and kind of fill in where I feel like it needs a little bit more. Like right here in this area, I don't feel like I have quite enough coverage, so I'm just taking a really little bit of the blonde and fixing that just because my brows are semi-sparse. And then I'm going to take a little more of the dark brown just because I like a really defined brow. And so I have a little bit of my brush, and I'm just going to re-go over that line along the bottom of my brow and into the arch. And then I basically do really small little strokes to kind of blend and lightly deepen. So just little baby strokes all the way along the base, and then also up here in that kind of archy area on the top. So that's basically all I do to fill in. I may run a spoolie through it if I'm not feeling like it is blended enough. Make sure your spoolie is clean so you don't drag leftover eyebrow stuff all over your face. It does get a little bit dirty up there, so I just take a little bit of concealer. I'm just using my NARS Radiant in Chantilly as always, and I'm just using a flat concealer brush. I'm just going to take a very little bit of concealer on the brush and basically just kind of fix any mistakes. So I go over, make sure all my lines are just really sharp. I'll also do a tutorial of more like natural brows as well. And so the last step is just take a brow gel. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I just go through my brows so that they stay in place because my brows like to be unruly. So I don't skip on the brow gel. And as you can see, that actually makes a really big difference in how it kind of lifts my eyes. I have slightly downturned hooded eyes. You can't tell as much because I do wear lashes, but it like definitely helps add definition to my eye. I think it really completes the look because this eye looks almost like unbalanced. This makes it so I can wear that heavier makeup, and it definitely lifts the eye. So you can basically see the before and the after. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy. Just use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomades right now. They're coming out with more colors in the fall, so I will be grabbing the taupe shade since I really like in the Anastasia Brow Wiz, my favorite color is the medium ash, and I would love that in one of the dip brow colors, but they don't make one. So I'm kind of like using both of these, but I would like one that's even more ashy eventually, especially because I've been having kind of like silvery purple hair lately. Anyhow, that's pretty much it. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, tutorial requests, or anything of the like, please put them in the comments box below, and I will see you soon.